What's happening, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having a good evening. Sorry it's a bit later than I would have normally have done this, but I'm self-employed, about to do a tax return. Anyone who knows what a bitch it is. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button below and please put a big thumbs up on the video. Want to do more of these live streams once a day. So anyone who wants to come on and leave some comments, we'll have a chat about what you want to chat about. Please do so. Do that. So yeah, we've almost signed a centre back, Pablo Marie. It's not been confirmed yet by Arsenal. If you want to have a guess of what shirt he's gonna wear, leave it in the comments below. I'm thinking about maybe number 6. But yeah, from everything I've heard from him and videos I've seen, I know YouTube and videos can make even Sonogo and Ryo Miyachi look good. But he looks the real deal, to be fair. Looks a very good defender. Like I said before in the previous stream, if you go on Man City's reserve team, you're a good player, you've got a bag of potential. And Flamengo won the league by 16 points last year and won their version of the Champions League. So he's no mug. Who will be following him? We'll wait and see. Obviously, this is going to be the last 5 days of window that shuts on the 31st of January on Friday at 11 p.m. I'm still hoping we'll sign that Kenko, whatever his name is, from Shakhtar Donetsk. Completely fucked his name. He looks really good as well, you know. And if we can get him on a loan with a view to a permanent deal at the end of the season, I think that's a wicked deal. All these deals that we're doing, loans with a view to buy, I think that's brilliant because it gives us a chance to sort of see if they're going to cut it in the Premier League, see if they're as good as what we think we are. Because as we know, some players like Shevchenko, do you remember him? Absolute best striker in the world at one point, came to Chelsea and completely flopped. So I think it's actually shrewd business from Arsenal, believe it or not. I know everyone wants like a £50 million signing, but I think it's a good idea. And also Thomas Lemar, things are still sort of going on with him. Again, realistically, I'd like someone better. I think he had one good season at Monaco and that was it. But all in all, I think we could really do with a left winger. I think he will suit the way we play, sort of Arteta and Wenger way. And like I said before, like some players just don't fit people's systems, like Atletico Madrid. He's not an Atletico Madrid player. You know, they have like, you know, solid players who can create and, you know, hard on tackle back. Lamar's just an out-and-out winger from what I can see. So yeah, we'll wait to see if he will come to Arsenal. Let's hope so. And again, that we're on a loan with a view to a permanent move. And I think actually the permanent move is said to be about £33.5 million. Even if we bought him and we sold him a year or two later, we'd recoup that anyway. So it's a no-brainer to go and do that deal. So looking forward to the Bournemouth game. What are your thoughts? What are your views? You know, what do you think the scoreline is going to be? Leave it in the comments below. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win to Arsenal. Again, I think that we've always got a goal conceded in us. But I feel that hopefully we've really turned a corner with the Chelsea game. You know, the way people battled and stuff. You know, the performance was absolutely amazing. Considering how bad we were on our luck, you know, David Luiz was sent off after 10 minutes. You know, penalty, 1-0 down. We had a banging out suspended, and you know, other injuries. I thought that was a performance where we really sort of turned the corner. So I'm hoping for a 3-1 win. Who's a stealth shadow is predicting a 3-0 win to Arsenal. Yeah, do you know what? I hope you're right. I think that'd be absolutely amazing if we can get that. I think Bournemouth are in poor form. Although Nathan Ake's just come back, and fun enough, they won 3-1 against Brighton. You know, the other night or the other week, and I think it's going to make a massive difference to their team. I know we were linked with them early before in January, but if we can just keep the momentum going. For the next couple of games till the international break. I'm hoping for a 3-0, 3-1 win. If we can get a clean sheet as well, that'd be absolutely amazing. So moving forward, I'm going to go for my predicted X1. Again, leave your predicted X1 in the comments, and I'll read some of them out. I'm going to go for Martinez in goal. I think that he is our cup keeper. I don't think Arteta's going to change anything about that. It's if you don't play your reserve keeper in the cup, well, he's never getting a game, is he? Let's be real. You know, unless you have like a Lloris situation, we got injured, or Alisson got injured at the first game or second game of the season. so never going to play. Again, Stelshaw says, I think we need to win the next 5 games. They are all decent, easy. Yeah, do you know what? I was looking at the forecast of fixtures, and I think that definitely the next 3 are definitely winnable. I mean, we've got Bournemouth for the cup, right? Fine, it's not a league game, but it's a cup. Obviously, want to do well in that. Hopefully, win it. And then we've got Burnley away. I know they turned over Man United at Old Trafford, but it's a winnable game as far as I can see. And Newcastle at home after the international break. Them 3 games are definitely winnable. If we can win all 3 of those, we'll be on a roll then. Hopefully, confidence will be high. If we do manage Lamar in as well, who knows what we can go on to do. Like I say, we're only 6 points behind 5th place. So if we won our next 2 games, league games, and obviously depending on what results some clubs get, we could potentially be 5th. So we're not as far off as what people think, because we've had quite a shocking season. Martinez in goal, right back. I'm going to have to keep Hector Bellerin after his performance against Chelsea. He was absolutely brilliant and obviously scored the equaliser. It's a shame for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I thought he was brilliant up until then. I know he had a poor game at Sheffield United, but Bellerin's got to stay in. He scored. He was captain. He was brilliant in defence, and he scored the equaliser. So I'm sticking with him. Left back, Saka. Again, I'm massively impressed with this kid. Not just to come into the team, but to come in as a left back as well, and just he doesn't even look out of place. People are talking about that Kazawa, bringing him in, but he's been absolutely brilliant. So he can start left back for me. And I just think an update on that Kazawa deal. It looks like he's going to Juventus in a swap deal with De Siglio. He's going to move to the other way to Paris. And to be honest with you, I'm quite glad, because I don't want him. Even if he was a good player, which I've heard he's not. Stop buying people with broken backs and stuff. It's bollocks. Go out and get someone. If you're going to go out and spend some money on someone, go out and get someone who's worth £40 million and isn't fucking injured every 5 minutes. Do you think top 4 is possible? I think it's very possible, and I also think we stand a very good chance of winning the Europa League. And also, what do you think of our new signing? Yeah, do you know what? I completely agree. I think top 4 isn't done yet. You've seen how competitive the league is. Like, literally, the bottom team, Norwich, can beat anyone. And it's so close. I mean, I think there's 4 teams on the amount of points we've got. I mean, it's ridiculously close. So, yeah, I do think top 4 is possible still. And again, it really matters in what we do in this next 3 or 4 games. And also if we bring in any more players in this window. We have a good chance to win the Europa League. Again, it's all about building momentum, getting, at least hopefully one more player in than Pablo Mari. Just keep doing what we're doing. We're slowly turning the tide. The way they dug in against Chelsea, that was the most impressive thing. And I think that's the thing that, Arsenal has been looking for or been asked for so long. I definitely think we could win the Europa League as well. What do I think of our new signing? Again, kind of touched it on the start. From what I've never seen him play before, never even heard of him before then, but everything suggests that he's going to be a good player. I mean, he's 6'3". We need someone who's tall. He's left-footed. He can play it out from the back, a bit like David Luiz can. He was on Manchester City's books. He was on their reserves for 3 years. You don't get to there unless you're a good player. I know he's loaned out for three times, getting experience, but I mean, he was even club captain when he played for NAC Breda in Holland. He has gone to Flamengo. Flamengo smashed the league by 16 points in Brazil. And they won their version of the South American Champions League and played against Liverpool in the World Club Cup, where I think they lost 1-0. And apparently got a team of the year. Was the voted best centre back, everything. So, it's definitely worth a gamble, especially for like a £4 million loan fee. So yeah, let's hope he hits the ground running and really sort of really fits into the team. So centre backs, I'm going to go for. I think David Luiz is suspended for this one. So wow, have we got any fit centre backs left? Socrates, I'm going to go for Socrates. I'm hoping he's back from illness. Before that, he was really good against Leeds. Even at right back, I thought he was brilliant. And Holding, I think he's the only other centre back we've got. I'm going to assume Pablo Mari isn't going to be, signed in time. So they go for Rob Holding. Again, this is a really good chance for him to step up now and see what he can do. Going to midfield, then going to go for Lucas Torreira. to help protect that defence. Obvious pick, really. And Granit Xhaka, fair play to Granit Xhaka. I'm not a big fan of his, but the way he played against Chelsea, especially when he was put back to centre defence, absolutely brilliant. I mean, he played there before and he got slated for it before, where he was on a centre back, but he was absolutely brilliant against Chelsea. I'm going to partner him with Torreira. And I think it's important as well not to just mug this game off, not put too many reserve players out. Not that we've got a lot of players spare, but I think we need to go there in the strongest team we can. I mean, this is a competition. Hopefully, we can win again. If the draw is kind to us. So I'm going to go for the strongest team possible. On the right wing, I'm going to go for Pepe. Again, I want to see more of him. Again, I don't want to see him cutting inside every single time. I hope he's not too one-dimensional. Let's go with Pepe there. On the left wing, I'm going to go for Martinelli. Obviously, he can't be left out after what he did against Chelsea. Again, it's another chance for him to shine. And I'm going to put him on the left because obviously Aubameyang is still injured, suspended. Sorry, it's the last game suspended. So I'm going to go for Andre Lacazette up front. And let's hope he can get a goal. I don't care how he scores it. If it trickles over the line, if it comes off his arse, whatever, let's just make sure, let's just hope he can get a goal, really lift his confidence and get his shooting boots back on, in his defence, I think he has done some really good hold-up play, because he's not like a 6'4" striker like Giroud was. But at the end of the day, strikers are judged on their goals, and if he hasn't scored for 7 games, he's going to get shit. So let's just hope he can put one away. And for the number 10 position, I am going to go for Dani Ceballos. I'm going to put Ozil on the bench for this one. I don't think Ozil's really performed the last couple of games, but I'm going to go for Ceballos. He's come up from injuries, been on the bench the last couple of games, and I think he just deserves a chance, really. And if he's not going to play in the FA Cup, well, he's never going to play, is he? And you might find that by the end of the window on Friday, he's on his way back to Real Madrid. And whether you rate him, whether you don't, whether you're still hopeful we can see more of him, the last thing we want to do is send him back to Real Madrid, I would have thought, because we're short of players as it is. We need to sort of climb on that table best we can. And no doubt there'll be times when Ozil's injured, suspended, just not pulling his weight. And we need all the help we can get. So he's going to be my number 10. I agree, if we lose or draw the next 3 Premier League games, we have no chance of top 4 or even 5. Yeah, that's right. No, sorry, I misread that. Yeah, absolutely. We need to sort of kick on now and really definitely win these next 3. They're all winnable games. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because like I say, there's no easy games in the Premier League. But these are games we should be confident of winning. So we really need to kick on now from that Chelsea result and really just sort of put a run together, turn some of these draws into wins. Before you know it, confidence grows. Obviously, we go up the table, we get some more points, and then who knows? I think absolute minimum, even if we don't get top 4, we've got to at least get in the Europa League. So even when you're talking about buying players next season, well, if you've got no European football, you may miss out. Even if it is the Europa League, all players want to play in the top competitions and win stuff. So yeah, we really need to start winning some games, right? Okay, what's your thoughts on Ozil? Ozil in or out? Personally, I think Ozil out. I think we should give Joe a chance there. He can score and set up. Sorry about my grammar. No, that's cool, man. You know what? I know a lot of people. A lot of people hate Ozil. A lot of people really like him. He completely divides opinion. Personally, I think he's done. I think he's a player that was great at one point, not anymore. I think people still see Ozil as the Real Madrid Mesut Ozil, the Germany Mesut Ozil. He's not that player anymore. And it's cool. Some players lose it. I mean, I've talked about this before on previous streams. Robbie Fowler was a perfect one. The guy was an absolute fucking goal machine at times, especially against Arsenal. Would he get a hat trick against us in like 6 minutes? And then just like that, he's lost it. It happens to some players. Who else? Fernando Torres, another great example. Brilliant at Liverpool. Went a bit goal shy towards the end. Somehow he went to Chelsea for 50 million quid. I know Liverpool thought they were gutted about it, but let's be honest, it was Chelsea got robbed in the end. I mean, the guy couldn't fucking score in a brothel once he got to Chelsea. He was absolutely useless, and it happens. It happens to some players. They just, for whatever reason, they just lose it. And I just think Mesut Ozil is one of those. Unfortunately, as much as I would love him to be the Real Madrid Mesut Ozil, I think he's done. And if he doesn't leave Arsenal, if he refuses to leave at the end of the season, fine. I think he should run his contract down and he should leave for nothing, because nobody's going to give us anything for him. He's on 350 grand a week. No one's going to play that. We've even tried to offload him by covering half his wages, and they still can't get rid of him, not even on loan. No one's going to buy him. He just hasn't got it anymore. So yeah, unfortunately, that's my thoughts. And it's a shame, really, because the guy's obviously got so much talent. I mean, you saw him against Manchester United and the Chelsea game at the Emirates. He was brilliant. But 2 performances out of how many? It's just not good enough. And, when you're in the shit like we have been this season, I mean, this is the worst I've ever seen Arsenal, the state it's in. We need every man, not just someone to turn up for 2 games out of every 10 and then, sort of pretend tracking back and pretend tackling. It's not good enough. Ozil has got lazy and sloppy, and when he plays, it's like we playing with 10 men. He doesn't touch the ball or do anything to help out the team. Exactly. You know what? It's exactly the words I've used before. It is like playing with 10 men with him at times. And when you've got everyone like Martinelli sprinting back, trying to win the ball back, helping out his fullback, and he just kind of pretends you can sit in it. He's not really going to put in a tackle. He's not really going to do anything. He's doing the bare minimum, like running back and getting in position and pretending to tackle and pretending to sort of jockey so they have to pass around him. But he's not really doing anything. So unfortunately for me, I would, by hook or by crook, I would somehow try and get rid of him. If that means you have to give him away for free and terminate his contract, then so be it, because that's how bad I personally think he is. So yeah. Again, guys, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think the score is going to be and what your team you would pick. Again, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button right away. It helps build the channel. Put us a big thumbs up and share it around. I really appreciate that. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, Arsenal Ross, you can follow me there. And yeah, until next time, guys, have a good one.